Good morning or good evening, boys and girls. Today we're going to be doing some math in which we have perimeter problems where we have to find missing side lengths. Notice that here's my model, and I know that I'm going to be solving for a perimeter because I've pre-read the question. And I've noticed that this side length is not measured. So I'm going to go ahead and put a question mark on it. So let's now read the problem together. Max likes swimming laps around the perimeter of his pool in his backyard. If Max completes one lap around his pool, how many feet did he swim? Well, I know that this is a perimeter problem because it even has the word perimeter. But I could also know that it's a perimeter problem because it's talking about going around the shape. So, in order to find perimeter, you've learned all week long that you must add up the sum find the sum of all the sides. So, I know that 8 plus 15 plus 6 plus 10 plus my missing side length plus 5 will give me my perimeter. But how can I find my missing side length? Well, I can use my knowledge of geometry to help me. I know that this side length will be equal to the sum of my missing side length and 6. Imagine if I slide this side over and put it right here. The side length does not change. I just slid it over. So 6 plus my missing side length should give me 8. Let me write that as a math equation. 6 plus my missing side length will be 8. So now I have to be a critical thinker and think backwards. Well, I could pause for a moment and think, what plus 6 is going to give me 8? Or I can work backwards and do 8 minus 6. Well, 8 minus 6 is 2. So I know that my missing side length is going to be 2. But I'm going to check my work because I'm a distinguished learner and I want to make absolute sure that I'm right. 6 plus 2 is 8. Yes, they do match. They're both equal to 8. So I know now that my missing side length is 2. So I'm going to come back over here and label my missing side length as 2. I could also see that I need to plug in 2 right here. But sometimes math is a little messy, and I realize that I don't have enough room. So I'm going to rewrite over here 8 plus 15 plus 6 plus 10 plus my missing side length of 2 plus 5 will give me the perimeter. This is where our number talk strategies really come in handy for us to start doing these problems faster and faster. So I am going to rewrite this problem and put my the numbers that I want to work with first. I really like 5s and 10s. So I'm going to write these first, and then I'm not going to forget to write the rest of these numbers. So I can add all of these numbers together by doing mental math. I know that 15 plus 10 will give me 25, and 25 plus 5 will give me 30. And then I need to rewrite what I'm left with. Well, 30 plus 8 is 38. And I also know that 6 plus 2 is 8. So now I need to add these two to find my perimeter. So 8 and 8 is 16. So I will get a total perimeter of 46. Boys and girls, if you have to do any of your scratch work on the side, that's perfectly fine. But your goal eventually is going to be able to do all of this work inside of your head. So I've found my total perimeter, And this is the